I thought we were going all right, we were one up, but that's what I was trying to blast. Definitely, the naming of the all week.
The kids all good at school.
Kids are all good.
Yeah, they're enjoying that one. There's Gus.
No, they're all very open.
Okay, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Waimāero Fendalton-Waimairi-Harewood Community Board meeting for the 22nd of June 2026. I'd just like to invite everyone to please stand for the karakia. Kia mā kina kina yuta, kia mā taratara ki tai, e aki mana te atakura, he tio, he hoka, he hauhunga, te hei mauri ora. Thank you, and I'd like to officially open today's meeting at 4:33 p.m. And just a note that we do have Jason Middlemas online today, so thank you, Jason, for joining us. Okay, right, so first of all, I'm going to start with apologies, and we do have an apology for Aaron Kewen for lateness. Mm-hmm. Yes, great. That's fair. Oh, that's great. So David moved, Bridget second. That's great. I'm all in favour. So aye. Harry. Aye. Okay, fantastic. Okay, next on the agenda, item number 2. Declarations of interest. So we have a couple of declarations of interest for our agenda today, and one is Sam McDonald has declared an interest in item 8, which is Eminence Drive, proposed no stopping restrictions, so just a note of that. And also James Goff has declared an interest in our item number 11, which is our Fendalton-Waimairi-Harewood 2025-26 discretionary response fund applications. And that is in relation to the application from the North Christchurch Community Patrol. So just a note of those two. And if anything else pops up along the way, please let us know at the time. Thank you. Moving on to item number 3, the confirmation of the previous minutes. I would like to, great, thank you, David. Seconder, please. I'll second. Thank you. And that's all in favour?
Aye.
Great. Against? Carried. Right. Now we come to, what else are we up to next? Public forum. Okay, right. So we are up to our public forum, and today we have Drusilla Kingi-Patterson, who's going to talk to us on a number of things. So I'd like to invite you to please come forward to the table. And as you know, you have 5 minutes, and if you finish early, you may have some time for questions. That's great. Thank you very much.
I have a copy here for Aaron.
Oh, great.
And a copy here for the chair. The chair today.
I'll take that for sure.
And I've got extra copies.
Fantastic.
As usual, I'm doing everything at the last minute.
That's okay.
We actually went and watched the soccer.
Oh.
So, yeah, so we did that. Okay, I'll keep it really, really condensed down. I've got 4 items, okay?
Right.
The first one is duty of care. I believe the government is morally bordering on illegal by not considering duty of care, by limiting consultation, unrealistic timeframes to come up with a workable model, to maintain a pool of skilled workers, to retain intellectual knowledge, to limit stress placed on elderly and sick residents, plus councils and regional councils workers. The council and regional councils merger will affect all residents in New Zealand, plus hospitals, rest homes and traffic management contracts. Duty of care must be considered. I put forward Infrastructure NZ plan, the plan that I pulled together, because the CEO of Infrastructure CEO was on TV, and I thought, right, okay, there's a starting point. And I believe in construction. And then I also put forward, other than the plan, it's really just the last 10 And what I've done is I went from the elections, and it's done it in circles of things. Just give an example. If they come back and they say to you, we need to merge the councils, well, then you do it from within a circle. 205 was when the election to 208. So it helps with planning your staff and everything. You might say, oh, no, we can't do it in that time frame. We need to put another 3 years on it. Because what I realised that if you don't give, say you turn around and where I live in Waimāero, like we're looking, my suggestion is if they do go ahead with it, is with Huanui, because the boundaries, I'm into census and stuff like that, but I don't want to say too much because I feel you've got to hear from your citizens. And then the next thing is if you give yourself 3 years to do the councils and then another 3 years to do the regional councils, because you're talking, just to give an example, a $40 million building, and I can't remember how many floors it is, and it might mean that when you merge, it might mean that the city council takes over 2 floors and does traffic management, and Waimāero take over it and do environmental. Things will tell, and it depends on what the government's going to do. But then every 6 years you do civil defence, because that should be your core thing. My focus is civil defence. Doesn't matter how much planning you do, if we have a disaster, you're going to get pulled in. And I'm really worried about our young people. Now, also too, I've been sitting on this for 2 years. This is the proposal that the government wants to put through. My statistics tell me that Auckland then will have over a population of 2 million. It's unworkable. But the thing is, I've got to sit back and let you guys work it through. I was speaking to the regional councils, and we've just got to do and it depends who gets in. Okay, so that's that one. So I'll keep it simple. I'll go back. So you've got the paperwork there. Then the Te Kaha Railway Club, which I set up, and then I've already done presentations in front of Kaipoi and the council. We've got a 2-year plan. We've got T-shirt designs sitting there. I'm going to do a festival of sales. What you don't realise, I was part of the team, 40 was set up rodeo and run it for 12 years. I was also part of the team, we fundraised for a $10 million swimming pool out Rangiora. So it's the same process. So that's just to let you know that's happening. Then what I'm going to show you is we're now talking about the square. I remember being in the square and holding onto my mum's skirt and also climbing up the tower and all that. I'm a cabinet maker, so last year we were working with them. So what I worked out is you look what's inside the building and then you work out where the stairs are going, and that tells you what area you've got there. If you actually look at the plan that I've done there, and I also, you've got the War Memorial, you've got the chalice, you've got the War Memorial there, and if you turn around, I see, if you develop that, you could have concerts there. That area there, you don't want to put a stage, but you want to use the wall for doing, I want to do shadow theatre and stuff like that, but these will take time. So the only area as a community person, because I live in Rangiora, my family all live in Bishopdale, that's council land, private ownership, that's church land. What is the public, like myself that have lived here for years, where would it go? So that's why I called it Otatahi. And the 99 is from JR, Maxwell Smart. 99 used to do everything. Right, but it's because we started the project on the 9th of the 9th. So that's the branding. And so the Festival of Sales, I've got actually about 100 grand worth of stuff, but we just got to develop it. Now, just one more thing, the chess set, 3 or 4 times I've come in, I've put submissions in. We want to know when we're getting the chess set for the centre of the square. And the ice skating ring, when I was a kid, we used to go up to Santora's Park. Do you remember that? Are you old enough to remember that?
Yep.
And I've just finished doing a script. I did a writing course, and I want to come up with that, and that's actually about a little fox called Lucy the ballerina. I'm working on an idea for that. And she goes to the Olympics, and that's all round because I was watching the Winter Olympics. So I think other things will come. And, you know, for the city. I just wanted to let you know where I'm at and my views.
Thank you so much. Well, obviously that's over 5 minutes, so we don't have any time for questions, but thanks for your insightful information about the development of, you know, what you're looking at in the square. Thank you very much. And I'm sure we'll see you again.
Oh, you will. I did opera and theatre and everything and Commonwealth Games. And I just want to thank you one more thing too for doing a Carter Care at the beginning. I'm sick of going to meetings, not doing Carter Care, because a lot of our men died at war for us to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Right, moving on to the next item is item number 5, and currently we do not have any deputations by appointment. So, and moving on to then item number 6, no presentation of petitions. So I think we will come to the next part of the meeting, which will be item number 6. They've got staff reports. So can we move? Yes, could we do that?
Yeah.
Yes. I believe that we currently have 2 people from the Burnside Bowling Club sitting right here at the moment. So I think we will move straight to item number 10, which is the Burnside Bowling Club lease variation, and we'll talk about that first.
Move. Second.
Great. Okay, so that was, who moved that? Was that Ben or Sam?
Sam.
Sam and Ben. Great. Fantastic. All in agreement? Right. See you later. Till next time. That was great. Nice and quick. Fantastic. Okay. Right, so we're going back to item number 7 in the staff report, and that is the proposed road name for 185 Cavendish Road. David to move, or
I'll second.
Aaron to second. All in favour?
Aye.
That's great.
Hope it's true. King's well.
True. True, that's true. Fantastic. Okay, right. Item number 8, Eminence Drive. That's great. So we don't need Nick to, we don't have any questions for Nick, no?
Pretty comfortable with it.
Pretty comfortable with it?
Yes.
Okay, that's great. So,
I'll second if David has moved.
okay, great. David's moved, James has seconded. So all in favour?
Aye.
Great. Thank you. For the next one, isn't it? Next one too. Oh, yes, one too. Please stay there. I'm sure it'll only be for a few minutes. Item number 9, it is Highstead Road, and with the proposed park 10 parking restrictions.
Second.
Fantastic. Okay, that's great. So Aaron has moved it and David has seconded it. So all in favour?
Aye.
Okay. Carried. Great.
Get my fish and chips there, but it's not a conflict, so I park around the other corner. Just saying.
Oh, that's good. Thanks, Nick, too. That's fantastic. Okay, right. So now we're moving through pretty quickly to the number 11, Fendalton-Waimairi-Harewood, the Seasonary Response Fund. So we've got Natalie, Karen, and Lisa here. Right, so anyone, do we need any information from our 3 wonderful staff members?
Actually,
Any other questions? Yes.
have one question, sorry, it should be an answer. But for Cotswold, the preschool, wanting
That's
the,
me.
yeah. So have they come up with an alternative to get funds for what's outstanding beyond the 8,000?
Well, when looking at the plans and whatnot, it's a bit more bespoke and architecturally designed what
Yeah,
they've
right.
got, so they can have a slightly lesser option. So once they know what funding they've got to go with, they can then look at it further. Yes.
That's all right.
And they purposely didn't come to a Strengthening Communities Fund for any money because they knew this application was coming forward. So it was yeah, they prioritised it, so I thought that was quite fiscally responsible, so.
But the 8,000 will be enough for them to do what they want to do, depending on the scale of it.
I'm sure if you want to give them more.
I mean,
That's always, you know.
I'm sort of getting at this,
there.
if it's 15,000 to do, they don't have any other sources of funding, we give them 8,000, what's the point of giving them 8,000? We might as well give them the whole lot. So that's,
So that's your decision.
well, no, the question
It's up to
is,
you.
if we give them 8,000, is that enough for them to do what they need to do?
Based on the information I had, they won't do the exact plan because that is, as I say, a bespoke
Yep.
one, and they have to get special design for the entranceway and that sort of thing. So to get exactly what they want, they do need the full amount because they haven't got any other, or they haven't gone anywhere else.
And it sounds to me like the person who kind of gave them when they first started the journey, it was quite expensive, and then they got more information and realized they could do this slightly cheaper. So it does sound like they're, in those early stages of figuring out how much will this actually cost, but it sounds like 8,000 will get them to what they
Yeah,
need.
they've already been given a really good price for what they wanted. Yeah, because elsewhere it could cost about $30,000 to get what they were after. So they were given a trade quote, so.
That's great. It's fantastic.
The discretionary response fund is now closed for the financial year anyway. So you can see there, if all of these go through today, there's still 28,000 left. So you do have the room to increase that if
That
that's
carry
what you
forward?
decide. At the moment it does, but there's no guarantee that will continue.
Right, anything else? Are we happy with any other questions? Okay, great.
I'm happy to move.
Great, Bridget, thanks.
With the 8,000?
Yeah, how are we happy with the 8,000, everybody? Yep, okay, great. So happy to move, Bridget. That's great. Seconder, please. Lucy, thank you. All in favour?
Aye.
Carried.
I just have one, it's not about the actual grants, but just how we communicate it. It'd be really good around the patrol cars to use it as a chance to promote volunteers, whether we get Joss or someone to do something at Newsline about the community board supporting a local project and then encouraging people to register to help out. So could we have that as like an action or something? Just as it's just a good local thing to show what the community board's doing.
Newsline story or something
Yeah.
about it.
Great.
It's a great idea. Yeah, because they need the volunteers.
Yeah. Cool.
Thanks, Sam. Thanks, Pooh.
Still there, Sam?
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, three at once. All right.
Right, so we're going to move on to our community board area report. Marianne?
Thank you. Just again, happy to take the report as read, just highlighting some of the things that have happened over the last month or so, and a pretty cool report back from one of your youth development recipients, Soren, talking about the Oceania swimming championships he was in. But yeah, happy to take any questions.
Any questions?
Oh, sorry, I had one. With the rubbish sort of fly tipping type thing, it was mentioned a while ago that council does have some cameras that move around. Yep. Are we able to put forward locations that potentially are? Cool, perfect, thank you.
Some suggestions, yeah.
Magic, thank
I
you.
think it's quite a list of places.
Yes, yeah, they've only got a couple.
Yeah, so I mean, if
Yeah,
we
yeah.
get on the list then.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Okay, thanks, Ben. Anything else? Okay, happy to move. Thanks, James.
Happy to second.
Fantastic. All in favour?
Aye.
Great. Okay. So now we are at item number 13, our elected members information exchange. So has anyone got anything they would like to share with us today?
I can start, Nicola.
Pardon?
I can start.
Yes, please, Jason, thank you.
Yeah, so Aaron will be aware, well, he's very aware, there's some residents still quite concerned with the road layout of Dickie's Road and how it the entryway and just the general road layout from Dickie's Road into Main North Road. There's some real serious concerns around accident risk there. We've had a staff response back on that one, but the residents, essentially, you know, their experience of that intersection and the response we've got back don't quite line up with the perceived risk around that area. So I think there might be a little bit more work that needs to be done on that one.
Okay, thank you.
You got anything to add on that one, Aaron?
No, but for any members that are not sure where that is, it's the end of Belfast Road where you go onto the motorway. So people start gassing it right by the Pink Hotel there. So it's just an odd layout, and the locals saying the layout's wrong, and staff are saying they're reviewing it because there's a little bit of problem between NZTA and staff and whose road it is and all the usual on one of those. So fingers crossed there's nothing major happen before it's remedied.
Thanks for that. Any other items or information to share? Pretty quiet one.
Well, actually, someone did say something to me. Someone was complaining about, I'm not sure if there's anything you can do, but at where like the Northwood Super Centre is, at that intersection there, someone was like, there are a bunch of like old people complaining that the crossing like time isn't long enough.
Fair enough. I mean,
It's apparently like the timing that they have, because it's like four lanes.
quite a big intersection,
not
isn't it?
enough time, and so like the light will go red and the lights have gone green for cars to go, and then there's still like old people going across. So I'm not sure if that's
Sophia, I think that's really good.
Message me and we have the
Yeah.
team in town can look at the timing.
Thanks for bringing that up, Lucy. Of course, and you know, even if you've got a
Trying to escape, take it out.
pretty slow. Okay, that's great. Thank you, Lucy. Right, so I think if there is nothing else to say, that will be the end of the meeting, and we'd like to stand for our karakia before we close the meeting, please. Unuhia, unuhia, unuhia ki te uru tapanui, kia wātea, kia mama, te nākau, te tinana, te wairoa, I te ara takata, koiara e rongo, whakakaira ake ki runga, kia tina, huie, tai kie. Thank you, everyone, and I'd like to officially close the meeting at 4:55 PM.
Well,
Yeah, very well.
very good. First one done.